Whiskey Jason here, whiskey from the viewpoint of an American in Germany tasting rare and exotic whiskeys. Today I'm in Ireland. Today I have Dingle, Founding Fathers, The Palace Bar. Dung, 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 dung. €250 at the bar in Dublin. And I actually got it for $275 because I had to pay for postage from Ireland to Germany, and my friend from Germany sent it to me again. So €275 for this bottle. It was actually distilled on April 1st, 2013, bottled on June 1st, 2019, 6 years old, according to Whiskey Base 133222. Cask number 72, Sherry Cask. Oloroso Sherry Cask, and numbers of bottles 305. So I have here in front of me bottle number 98. So let's take a look here. You can see that 98. This is bottled at a massive 48.6% ABV, and the Palace Bar actually itself did not invest into a cask back then as a founding father, but rather one of the patrons did, and so they actually, one of the good friends of the bar, sold or donated this to the Palace Bar. The Palace Bar actually had one of the very, very first single barrel or single cask redbreasts they brought out. So if you go to Dublin, the place to go is the Palace Bar in Temple Bar, I guess. So I've done my German videos, so I know what I'm going to expect. I'm actually doing a bottle share at the moment with this in the German-speaking world. So let me see how much it would cost actually here. So, okay, I can actually go to him. He actually bought it. 10 CL would cost €41. So half of that is about €20 for 5 CLs. And 10 CLs would be €41. I know the dram went for... how much did the dram go for? Let's see here. I forgot about that. So very well prepared, Jason. I have a web page here. So the Palace Bar is actually selling the dram, and the dram, so I think it's either 2 or 3 CL, goes for at $17.50. So you get 5 CLs in my place for that. It is available by the measure, whatever the measure is there, and $250 for the entire bottle. All right, very, very good. And they actually, the Palace Bar brought out their own single cask, 17-year-old, all sherry matured, redbreast, single pot still whiskey. This is a single malt, not single pot. So the nose says, I'm getting deep, dark chocolate. I'm getting cappuccino, mocha. And what is really, really weird, I'm getting a fresh spinach leaf character. Not that spinach you get shredded and frozen. No, I'm talking about fresh from grandma's garden, or your own garden in that case. We used to make salads from spinach leaves. Yummy, yummy, yummy. A little bit on the tart bitter side, but it was great. So this is a very, very special bottle. This is a very special distillery. I'm going to make it to Dingle one day. I've so far done a video on Dingle batch 1, 2, 3, 4. They've gotten worse, my own personal opinion, each and every time. I've done the Mr. Whiskey. I've now done the Palace Bar. I've done the single pot still release. And I'm also going to get this the founding fathers from Austria. I'm going to do a little bit of a trade. They're going to get 5 CL of this. I get 5 CL of theirs. And so I've had almost, 8 different Dingles so far that I've had the opportunities to try. Batch 1, fantastic. Mr. Whiskey, fantastic. I love the bourbon barrels, tropical fruit, Hawaii punch type of flavor. What I don't prefer, personal opinion, whiskey from the viewpoint of an American living in Germany, which means me, is I don't like how they're mixing some of the sherry and some of the port. It just, my personal opinion, covers and kills some of the very, very nice distillery character that they have. They're masking and they're hiding something they don't have to. That's my personal opinion at the moment, all right? So, and this is what I'm getting here as well. I'm getting a little bit of that Hawaiian punch trying to make its way through, but the sherry, full sherry maturation just stifles it. All right, so it's sherry, 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 dark, rich, dark, almost herbal type of sherry here. Intense, concentrated flavor. Get a little bit of a saliva in my mouth so I can do the cask strength first. Wow. Now, I think I'm wrong, but this is now the fifth or sixth time I've tasted this now. I'm of the personal opinion, I'm probably wrong, that they use some type of special heavily roasted malt barley there. You have the Munich malt, you have the Cara malt, you have all these different types of malts that you can roast in a more longer process, and instead of being a light tan, beige brown, it turns into a dark brown or even a black, just like you roast coffee beans. And the entire time I'm getting this roasted cappuccino mocha moment. And usually that does not come from a cask. Never had it from a cask so far. Usually it always comes here from the grain used. And that's what I'm getting. And I'm not a particular fan of that. Now, I have no idea if the founding fathers could pick out what casks and what type of grains they want to use. If so, wow. Interesting choice here. A somewhat longer toasted grain plus a interesting, very nice sherry cask. Or it just might be from the cask. I'm not sure. All I know is that I'm getting a lot of cappuccino. I'm getting a lot of mocha, which I'm not a great fan of. I'm not a great fan. I don't drink coffee because I don't like the taste, and therefore a whiskey that tastes like coffee, it's not going to do very well in my personal opinion. Even on the nose, I put more water and I take it down to like 50%, and I get even more of that mocha, of that cappuccino, of that mocha cappuccino, and there's a third one as well. Espresso. Genau, exactly. Genau is German for exactly. Exactly, the espresso moment. We're not going to be friends. The sherry is really still there. Wow. It's still almost too much sherry for my liking. And that's a little bit of my problem I have here. I like a sherry bomb. I love a... Where do I have my Abalor? So this is one of my favorite whiskeys of all time, all right? It's not that. It's just that... Dingle being such a young distillery, and I just love their base, their foundation, their spirit as such, that I just feel it a shame being so mutilated by that sherry overpowering flavor here. And also that espresso mocha cappuccino moment. I'm going to give it a low C. Not my cup of tea. For 250 euros, a low C has to be an F for value for money. I'm sorry. Well, luckily for you, there's only about 305 exact bottles out there. I think they're going to keep I would guess between 20 and 50 bottles in the bar and pour them for 7.15 euros each. And then a few lucky people like me get to have the bottle. I'm not even going to keep the bottle. I'm going to do a bottle share. I've got about 25 CLs left. So if you want to have any contact with me and want to buy one of these, you can if you're in Europe. I'm not sending it to the States. I'm so sorry. But in Europe, I can try sending it to you at your own risk. WhiskyJason@gmail.com. Maybe it's already gone by the time the video comes out. Who knows? Thank you very much for watching. I like Dingle. I'm just not a big fan of this. And I think I've explained more than enough why. My question of the day is, how many of the new 20-some distilleries can you name that have opened up in the last 3 years? So this is a 6-year-old whiskey, so this distillery opened up 6 years ago. But for example, Power Scout opened up less than 3 years ago. Pierce Lyons opened up less than 6 years ago, even though they did start distilling before they were in the church. So there's some other places that have actually just started up and that are running, which are very, very interesting. Maybe you can name a few of those down on the list down below. Thank you very much for watching. My videos come out on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. If you want to get in contact with me, just contact me at WhiskyJason@gmail.com. Thank you very much for watching. Subscribe, subscribe, click the bell if you want. I will see you soon, and maybe tell others about this crazy guy over here in Germany tasting a lot of Irish and a lot of other exotic whiskeys. Bye-bye.